Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. All right. I thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload videos, like and comment on this video. Let's dialogue, everybody. So I'm a person who's always transparent. Irregardless to what it is or what I may think or how somebody else may feel about what I'm conversating about. I can talk about me as I talk about other things. And I can talk about this system, and I can understand how individuals get to a point of no return. We have these elected officials that sit in the White House, your House, your Congress, and your Senate, and they make decisions on people's lives without thinking the effect it will have on individual lives, as well as your mayors and your governors, your aldermans in various cities and states. And everybody's supposed to sit in the seat to represent the people, but I really can't tell. I cannot. Your mouth say one thing, and when you're running for office, you run this great resume like you're going to get in the seat and you're going to do a whole bunch of things, and you do some things to try to pacify us as constituents, but it's not enough. It's never enough. And the funny part to me for all of this is you look out for yourselves. You look out for your friends. You look out for the companies, for the people who makes all the money. But you don't look out for the little people that sits at the bottom. You don't. And what you all forget is the little people that you all ignore is the one that you need on voting time. You need them, but yet you lie to them. You get in these offices and you don't want to expand the budget. You don't want to raise the minimum wage. You don't want to do none of that. But you're quick to add extra money to your salary. And then when you get out of office, you want all the security detail and you want your pension and you want your medical, but you don't want to give none of that to nobody else. And so I say that we should have laws that when elected officials get out of office, we snatch their shit too. So they have to go through the hell that we go through to try to survive. Because here is my thing. I've been out of work since June, and I'm not asking for no sympathy. I'm not looking for none, but I'm just talking facts here. So I understand how individuals get to a point of no return, because this society, this country, this state, this United States, these senators and congressmen and all you all who sit down and make decisions, you push people backs against the wall. You look out for the big companies and you spit on the people who need it the most. You take money and send it over to other countries, but you won't take care of the homeless in the United States or those who struggling to make ends meet. And myself, I have a problem with that. I have a real problem with that. So here is my thing. And I'm going to be 100. I have nothing to hide. And you can check facts. And I'm sure when I make these videos, you all go do your due diligence and you dig and you see and you try to see what you can pull, and all this good stuff. And I get it. So I know you know all the history. I know you know all the background. You know that because you took the time to do that. And I get it. But I'm going to make this explicitly clear. Okay, so I've been out of work since the latter part of June. Like I said, unemployment pays you every 2 weeks, right? And so for every 2 weeks, you get $800. $800 is a lot of money. No, it's not. So you have to pay rent, mortgage, car note, car insurance. You got to feed yourself. You have to pay utility bills. You got to pay your cell phone bill and all that good stuff. Now, here's the other portion to it. You don't have no medical. When you lose your job, your medical goes away. And what they say is affordable is not affordable. So you have to pick and choose what you want to do, or you have to pray that you don't get sick. I want you to follow along with me, because this is how this works. And this is how people end up committing suicide. And this is how people end up snap, crackling, and popping. And this is how people end up robbing and sticking up people to try to make ends meet, because they're forced in a corner. So they have to figure out how to survive, how to feed their family, how to feed their kids. But you elected officials, you don't get that, and neither do you care about it. So I'm going to make this explicitly clear. So now, every 2 weeks you get $800. So that's $400 a week. That ain't no money. That ain't no money. Because if you get a $400-some car note, you already out of pocket. And if you got car insurance to pay, they done ate that money up. You follow what I'm saying? And the time that we're living in, everybody can't help you because they're struggling themselves. Yeah. And so you have to go through and fill out all this paperwork. They want to know all your history, what you got in the bank, what you investing in. Are you getting workman's compensation? Are you going to school? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Well, hell, do the elected officials ask the companies when they giving out their money, the constituents' money to these companies who make billions and millions of dollars and they don't need the extra money? Those companies who's getting a tax break, do you ask them what do they do with the money? Do they give it back to the employees or what? No, they don't do that. They go buy them mansions and 4 and 5 cars and take lavish trips and take care of their families. That's what they do. That's what they do. And then you think you're doing us some due diligence by giving us some crumbs. That ain't no money. It's no money. If I'm one person, I feel sorry. If there's a single mother, she's got her and her kid or 2 kids. That's no money. And so you all don't think about foreclosure is going to rise. Repossession is going to go to an all-time high. Nobody's thinking about this. And so you say $800 every 2 weeks. Then you got to fill out for a link card. I got a link card, right? $11. Beautiful. I'm 60 years old and you send me $11 damn dollars. $11. And then I got a letter not the other day saying, well, you know, we might be pulling all that back and you may not be qualified to get anything because you're getting too much money. Y'all not giving me shit. You giving me $800 every 2 weeks. And then here's the flip side to it. You all act like people don't want to work. And that's not the case. They do want to work. But because of COVID, because of small business have closed up, because of people trying to keep money and save so they can keep their families afloat, here's why we got millions of people out of work. They're out of work. And so you think that going to find any kind of job is going to suffice. It's not. When you have a mortgage, when you have a car note, when you have kids to feed, you have insurance to pay, all these things to pay out of your pocket, you're not doing us any favor whatsoever. You're not doing us any favor. But it's amazing to me, your families are being fed, they're being taken, and you ain't missing not one damn dime from your household. Your bank accounts are looking good, but you hemming, you harming. Mitch McConnell was hemming and hawing. And he's still hemming and hawing. These Republicans been hemming and hawing about giving them money. But y'all asses ain't missing nothing. Not a penny, not a nickel, not a dime, and not a quarter. But you want to nickel and dime us to death. And act like you're doing the American people something great. And then you got these smart ass people out here talking about, well, these people just want to get on welfare and they don't want to work. That's not the case. There's a lot of qualified, skilled, educated people that's out of work. And there's not a lot of jobs to get work from right now. But you all don't make it easy neither. So if I go to school, then I get dinged. If I get a part-time job, then you snatch the little money that I got. So how are individuals supposed to survive and how are they supposed to make it? Explain to me. Explain to me. You lose your job. Cobra is expensive, but nobody thinks about that. You sit y'all ass in these chambers and you lobby on people's life. It's like playing Russian roulette with the American people's lives. You don't know when the bullet gonna come out the gun. You just don't. And that's the part that I have a problem with. I have a real problem with that. And we have a system right now that is sad that companies are allowed to look at an individual's credit report and determine whether they're qualified to work a company. Well, hell, some business owners have filed bankruptcy more than twice. So do we do a credit check on the business owner who has the company? Why is it us who get the short end of the stick? And we got to go through hell. Y'all let people come from out of state and come on here and get businesses, and we can't even get nowhere near a business, not even the money to fund a business. And we talk about buying a house. Huh? We don't get no personal privileges for that. We get dinged for everything, but everybody else get privileges in the United States except for the people in the United States. And everybody's not lazy. They're not. They're not lazy. So let's be honest with this thing. Let's be honest about it. And you regular ass Republicans that sit on y'all asses thinking y'all doing somebody a favor, you ain't doing nobody no favor. You're not. You forgot who you all are representing, and it's the American people. It's not your damn seat. It's the people's seat. And when y'all get that in y'all skull, you will be okay. Now, you can dig, you can research, you can do whatever the hell you want to with this video. I don't care. I am disgusted with this system. I am disgusted with our politicians, and I'm sick of the lies and the broken promises, because that's all you all do. You lie and you break promises. Now, if you want to do something better, show me. Don't talk to me about it. Let me see the evidence of your work. Prove it. And them little stimulus checks y'all giving out, they don't last that long, because by the time the person receive them, they already behind. And whatever it is, they behind in. So it's a help. It don't make a dent. It's like a crumb that's on the table. That's all it is. It's not even a fourth of the corner of a slice of bread. And so you think you all doing something by patting y'all asses on the back. You ain't doing nothing whatsoever. How about that? All right. I'm done. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you too can know when I upload other videos. Until we talk again.